Hi guys, thanks very much for watching. Andy here, Monday the 12th of November 2018, and this is a week of big changes in astrology. Lots of things come to a head. At the moment the moon is in Capricorn, and that'll be the case right through until 15:45 tomorrow afternoon on Tuesday when the moon enters Aquarius. But for now, the moon in Capricorn, formality is generally raised now. This actually came in yesterday, so we'll already have felt a bit of this influence. Basically, it's a time, I wouldn't like to say no one trusts anyone, but it kind of becomes slightly difficult to trust your own judgment. We can be our own worst critics. Capricorn, the sign of the goat, and goats, of course, are very sure-footed. They really like to know exactly where they're going, exactly where they're going to put their feet before they do anything. Seems kind of restrictive because we can be very self-critical and we can criticise others, and others can criticise us because of this need for sure-footedness, and we might not be certain what someone else is doing, that kind of thing. Important to push that to one side though, because the more sure-footed we are, the more we can do, basically. If you've ever seen any of those amazing pictures on the internet of a goat kind of climbing up the side of an almost vertical mountain, and the goat is just on the side of it there, quite happily hanging on, because it knows it's not going to fall. We spend too much time worrying if we're going to fall, if you ask me. So don't let that kind of negativity come in around you. Don't let it stop you doing anything, basically. Let it make you think carefully. That's what these kind of warning feelings are for. But don't let it actually stop you. Just adopt, adapt, improve, and keep moving. So tomorrow the 13th, 15:45 UK time, 8 hours before that Pacific, 5 hours before that Eastern Daylight, what am I saying? Eastern Standard Time now. The moon enters Aquarius, then we get a, just subtle change, really. Things change quite subtly. There is a more interest in knowledge than usual. There's certainly a desire to communicate with people, preferably like-minded people, and that kind of being down on ourselves and others is much less of a thing. The only trouble is, if you've got something to do that you've got to really subordinate yourself to and show self-discipline, it doesn't work all that well now. It's a bit more of a scattered influence than that. But there we go. That, right, is tomorrow, Tuesday. On Wednesday the 14th, 4 minutes to 4 UK time, let's get it exactly right, we reach apogee, and that is when the moon is the furthest away from the planet that she can get, because her transit sort of moves slightly every time, and this is going to be the apogee when she's as far away as possible. So that brings the influence down a bit. But, let me see, Thursday the 15th, at 6 minutes to 3, very similar time, UK, again 8 hours before that Pacific, 5 hours before that Eastern, we reach half moon when she is 50% full, halfway up. The energy then begins to grow all the way up to full moon. So the manifestational side of things comes in. So get your manifesting heads on. It's going to happen before too long. On Friday the 16th, the moon enters Pisces, 4:41 a.m. UK time. So that is going to be just after midnight, or just before 1 a.m. Eastern, and again 5 hours before that Pacific. I wish I could think that quickly, but I can't. Okay, also on 16th, of course, Mercury turns retrograde. Sometimes, I've got the kind of time and dates a bit wrong, but on the calendar that I'm looking at, it says the 16th States and Canada, the 17th here in UK. So sometime around the 17th, let me just check this calendar and try and get it reasonably exact if I can. 1:33 a.m. UTC. They're saying on November the 17th, but I think they mean the 16th, and 9:33 p.m. Eastern Standard Time the next day. That's the way I think they've written that down wrong or something, but there is no doubt in my mind that Mercury retrograde is happening sometime between the 16th and the 17th, which is this Friday and Saturday, and that's when we'll most become aware of what's going on there. After that, there's about something like 10, 11, 12 days of Mercury retrograde phase, and then it goes intense again, and on the 6th of December, Thursday the 6th of December, we get what is it, Mercury direct station. That's it. And that's when Mercury stops appearing to move backwards and stands still. After that, there's a couple of weeks of post-shadow phase, and then on the 24th of December, it's all over. Absolutely, completely. That is the end of this Mercury retrograde. No more till next year, and we can get on with Christmas and have a good time. So that is coming in on Friday. My goodness, Friday, Saturday, or could be Thursday, Friday. I'm going to have to find a different calendar because they put lots of misprints in the one I look at, which I won't name and shame, but there we go. Okay, folks, that's about it for today. A bit disjointed because there is so much going on. It's going to be quite a week. Don't let it freak you out. Don't let it change anything. Don't change your plans. Sometimes reevaluate your plans, but don't be put off by anything. The main thing to do with all these retrograde influences and all the influences in the whole world is to stand up and keep going no matter what, because that is very much what we're here for. 5:37, I'm going to leave it there, except to say, if you want a psychic reading by email, drop me an email at 35and83@gmail.com. That is 35and83@gmail.com. Pause and go back if you missed it, okay? Great, I look forward to hearing from you. I hope you have a brilliant week. Certainly hope you have a brilliant day today. I hope I'll be back tomorrow. I probably will be. Keep it out there, folks. See you soon. Bye-bye.